Hello and welcome back to Cozilla's Monster Reviews. Today we're going to be taking a look at a new model that just came out, as I say, just probably within the last couple of months. Since I'm getting new to this, accustomed to reviewing models and showing people the current offerings in HO scale, where I can do that. This model is of a Canadian Pacific prototype that were rebuilt from GP9s and GP7s, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I understand, not many components were upgraded into these. But me being a locomotive kind of aficionado, I like really C-axle locomotives, but I always thought this was a neat locomotive because I see it every day here in Milwaukee, shifting cars on the branches here or on Jones Island. So I was kind of excited to pick one of these up from my friend. He was able to help me afford one of these. Actually, more than one. I knew I wanted to buy like three, but I only paid off two of them so far. So, but yeah, this is a very well, nicely done model by Prarie Shadow Models. It's equipped with Loc Sound 5 decoder, which is really nice since I use my Loc programmer a lot down here to modify stuff with the decoder, but I didn't modify anything really outside of the road number on this unit. No sound modifications, no acceleration or deceleration curves or anything. I just pretty much left it stock. So as you can see, it's painted a beautiful Canadian Pacific, or we could call it Canadian Pacific Kansas City red now. The model is very detailed, very nicely. I can't really close in too much, but you can see the model has see-through fans on the top, nicely detailed. I don't know if you really can see it. I'm not going to turn it over, but the underbody and the piping and all that is really nicely done on the model underneath. Quality of the finish is excellent. I'm going to start it up here using F8 on the Loc programmer. So you can hear it start up. Has a nice startup sequence. The light is turned on obviously by F0, which is going to be the headlight there. F6 is the ditch lights in the front and the back, depending on the direction. I'm not going to show the back ones, but they turn on just with the direction. F7 is the number board lights, and I don't know if you can really see them because I got this really pretty bright here. So I don't know if you can see that. And F13 is actually the ground lights and the step lights there, I believe. You can't really see those either. They're really underneath the stairs. So they turn on with that. But overall, very nicely done. Really nice attention to quality. It's got a really good sounding engine. I'm going to put it in drive hold mode and rev it up here. So you can hear it full throttle. Then we'll play the horn. Very interesting sounding horn. It's got a 2-chime on the top in front of the dynamic brake fan, and then it's got a single chime in the rear. I don't exactly know my horns, but it sounded really good. Definitely has a DMD turbo line to it, which is really nice. In any scale, any sounding engine is really nice with that. Winding it down here. I didn't want to take too much time with this review. I feel people need to know what they need to know really quickly. Like I said, it's getting new to me doing these reviews. But if you're thinking about buying this model, I would do it. Definitely, it's definitely a thumbs up from me. The handrails, I don't know if they are metal with plastic stanchions. I don't know. They don't feel metal to me. They might just be all plastic. So hopefully they won't break with handling or nothing. I'm pretty gentle with my models. I've not done a pull test, or I haven't run this model that much outside, just back and forth on the track. But I plan on having a few of these for my modern CP roster. Pretty much like anything Canadian Pacific, especially KC or CPKC now. I really think it's a neat paint scheme. But if you're thinking about buying this model, I would recommend it. I really can't see a major issue with anything that I've had with this model, and I've got 2 of them now with the help of my friend. So yeah, definitely a thumbs up. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the model, I can answer it for you, or just ask me in the questions in the comments and we'll see what happens. Like I said, have a great day and happy modeling, collecting.